Barry Manilow's music has won him a loyal following over a career that dates back to the 1960s. Now the Brooklyn native is celebrating the New York debut of his original musical, Harmony. Roger Clark recently sat down with the award-winning singer-songwriter to talk about the show.
I write songs that make the whole world sing. Even now, when I have come so far, I never realized how happy you made me, oh man.
Just some of the hits from Brooklyn native Barry Manilow's nearly 60-year career in music. But if you ask the award-winning singer-songwriter about it, he'll tell you he was aiming for the bright lights of Broadway, not pop stardom.
I mean, I wanted to be a part of the Broadway scene. And Bruce and I met, and we were just about to start. And Bruce says, Mandy came in the middle of this.
Screwed up everything.
Screwed up everything.
Though now Manilow and longtime collaborator Bruce Sussman, born in Queens and raised on Long Island, they wrote this smash hit you may remember.
At the the hottest spot north of Havana.
The pair have come up with a new musical called Harmony. I sat down with them at the Museum of Jewish Heritage, a living memorial to the Holocaust, where the show will be presented by National Yiddish Theater Folkspiele. It tells the story of the comedian harmonists, a group of performers that formed in the 1920s in Germany.
They toured the world in the greatest concert halls around the world, sold millions of records, made 13 movies. And some of them were Jews and some of them were Gentiles. And that consequences of that are basically our second act.
I mean, they were huge, and nobody remembers them because everything they did was destroyed.
The show features Broadway veterans Sierra Boggess and Chip Zien, along with 6 performers playing the comedian harmonists.
So young, we hate them.
Manilow and Sussman say they couldn't have found a more perfect place for the New York debut of the musical, which they hope will deliver emotion and give theatergoers something to think about.
Most Broadway shows, I don't think you walk out feeling anything. You say, oh, that was fun, and this is a show all about feelings.
Yeah, there's something of a cautionary tale, too, given the headlines today.
Previews for Harmony are underway, and the production runs April 13th through May 8th. For ticket information, head to nyft.org/harmony.
And Roger is back with us now. Barry Manilow told you, truthfully, he would rather write a whole musical than one pop song.
Yeah, he was crazy. He wasn't kidding when he said that, like, those two were together and trying to, they wanted to be the next Rodgers and Hammerstein, right? And then all of a sudden, Mandy is a smash, and he's like, oh, now I got to write more pop songs. And it sounds weird for him to complain about something like that, but you remember, he was like Bette Midler's piano player back in the day. He was going for the arranger, composer, songwriter thing, not playing for thousands and thousands of people and singing his own songs. He didn't want to sing his own songs.
Well, his songs are so memorable, and they're so catchy.
I mean, I'm all morning. This one, Nate Brown. Wait. I was like, stop singing Mandy. Jeez, like all morning.
Did you get him to sing it all while you were in his company? Because you're a big fan.
He's been singing all morning.
Yo, of course. Oh, no. I mean, the only thing, it was funny because they also wrote, this is maybe before your time, American Bandstand. Him and Bruce wrote the theme, going hopping, da-da-da-da-da-da, to American Bandstand for Dick Clark, who was their friend. And I started singing, and he goes, stop right there, because if you sing for another second, you're going to owe us money. Yeah, so I was like, oh, okay.
He put you on notice.
He did. Exactly. Yeah. Do they want to see it go to Broadway?
I think, they didn't come right out, and I think there's a lot of superstition in the theater world. That's why we say break a leg, and say good luck, right? But it sounds like that's something they would love. I remembered when we did the Dr. Brute story, and Tova Feldshuh was like, we're going to Broadway, baby. And they were like, oh, God bless her. But I think that's the goal. Yeah.
All right, Roger, thank you so much. We're going to have more news after the break. This is Mornings on One.